from the Evo Japan side of things, the EWCs, the CEOs, the whole nine, the combo breakers. This guy's well equipped to beat a guy and fight a guy like Punk the God. This is Victor, though, however. You're in his backyard. Philadelphia's own. Now he resides in Florida. This guy has been wreaking havoc for quite some time, all the way from Red Bull Battlegrounds till now. This guy's just I mean, what can you say? I think the only thing really missing in his resume is a Capcom Cup, but that doesn't take away from anything that Punk the God brings to the table.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to just like fundamentals with punishes and everything, I don't think anyone's better than him at the moment, right?
It's ridiculous, right? Definitely one of them.
Yeah, obviously you have to play a different game when you fight against Punk, right? A lot of people gets uncomfortable because you're like, man, every time I press a button, it just loses, right? So we're going to see if Ryukichi has that in him. Like, what kind of game is he going to approach with?
Let's see.
Okay, you see it already. Play the neutral. Nice. Wow. You see how that's the first answer?
Perfect parry on the fireball. There it is. That's layer one already figured out from Punk the God.
That's the throw right there.
Next time, that's going to be a delay, and I bet you Punk is going to hit jabs next time. I promise. Oh, my
shimmy goodness. Right away. Ryukichi back in the corner. Are you going to wake up with anything? No, you're taking the throw. What's the next mix? And you get hit by the standing medium punch. Big combo from Punk, though.
No standing short. That would have been a better answer.
DPOS, get out of here.
That's kind of crazy. He went for stand jab into the stand strong. I'm pretty sure it's because Punk was ducking, so he could reach in certain instances.
Might have been a little too far. Yeah,
might
have been a little too far right there. Ryukichi tried to maybe go for driver's back throw. Punk wasn't having it.
Looking for that counter hit jab, no dice. Ryukichi ain't pressing nothing. Speaking of counter hits, there's the whiff punish.
He must have been so happy when they said crouch medium punches are negative. Are increased on recovery across the board.
And this is what we were talking about, staying in pace with Punk. You gotta watch how you whiff those buttons, my boy, against Victor.
Yeah, right there. Ryukichi had to keep the string tight from the drive rush because you already know Punk was gonna just throw the DPOS. But Ryukichi gets the Tatsu, takes Punk to the corner.
Looking for that parry. Or a bait throw, bait nothing.
Level 3. Engaging target, Punk. One game against Ryukichi, 1-0.
That was easy work. Can't front.
I'm telling you, the whiff punish is on point, perfect parries on point, DPOS on point. Ryukichi needs to play a different type of game.
Yeah, Ryukichi saying to himself right now, drinking that water, acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yeah, let's think about it for a second. I agree. I'm pretty sure he's gonna stay with Ken, unless of course this is a surprise here.
That would be crazy, actually, right?
Give me a Ryu. Imagine.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what can Ryukichi do, right? I think when you think about it, he tried to use crouch medium punch, but the thing is, with this season of Street Fighter 6, you can't really just throw out crouch medium punch so much. There's 2 more frames of whiff recovery now across the board, practically.
Look,
that's the hardest part.
At this point, we already seen that he's ready for the whiff punishes. I feel like Ryukichi has to become the wall, walk down, take some strings, walk him down a little more, just to get Punk a little more comfortable as he's edging him closer and closer to the corner. But we'll see, though, man. He's going to have to force it, because once Punk gets that lead, it's a doozy.
All right, you know what it is? I think Ryukichi needs to pick Costume 3.
We good. Let's take our shoes off.
Right?
Right, we good, we good.
No. I think if Costume 3 will nerf Cammy, but we'll see. Maybe
talking about the tight jeans?
Costume 3, yeah.
Side.
Oh, stand light kick. There, see, you have to use more light normals. You can't really use too much mediums because you already know Punk is going to whiff punish that. He showed us in the first game.
Look at that. Not even looking for a throw tech, just buttons. He's looking for buttons.
Oh, speaking of buttons, look at that. Medium punch getting beat. Ryukichi, what are you going to do? Crouch every punch plus frame, cross cut. You can have that real estate. Give me some damage in the process. Pay that.
Yeah, this is rough. When you're down on the chips, this is when it becomes difficult. Now he's just playing with his food.
Yeah, look at that. String him up, and that's going to be enough. Spend level 1 right here into the heavy combination. Is that enough? No, it's not, Ryukichi. Unfortunate. Too bad. And optimal meter building in the process.
That's Punk the God we talking about, man.
Oh, look at that. That's a cat.
I didn't even notice that. Let's go, man. Get with it or get ran over, man. Right, Ryukichi? How you feeling right now? Oh, that was
I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised Punk did not whiff punish that, but Ryukichi gets some offense from the crouching damage. Come and stop me. What's it? There it is.
The technical, okay. Wise choice. That could have been a parry. Ryukichi, that's what he's sniping out for the big damage, but Punk, good defensive options. All right, we back on our feet. Wow, interrupts the Jinrai. Pretty sure Ryukichi thought the low forward hit, but we wake up with it. Punk, stay honest.
Nice. Take the throw. Ryukichi gets the back throw. How's this? Yes. If there's not a perfect parry, we're gonna say deny. Drive reversal ×2. But the thing is, that might be a good thing for Ryukichi. You made him spend 4 bars, but guess what? Level 3 is in your future.
That's the thing. Okay, worked out on the drive reversal side, sure, but you're giving them space. I mean, it is what it is, though, man. I like that. Punk the guard, recognizing the Dragon Lash got plus frames. Yo, this guy's ridiculous.
I'm just saying, when it comes down to the whip, you can't play this game. I know, I feel like I sound like a broken record when it comes down to it, but
Talk to him.
The footsies, the neutral, you have to play something different. Now, see, now he's going back to characters like, and he's thinking, like, see?
Put some shoes on.
Yeah, put some shoes on. You know what I mean? Maybe the costume might help. Who knows? We're going back to the default. Yeah.
Hey, no
like,
color.
Like, no.
Listen, that color in the sky ain't even going to help him out, man.
Okay.
He's going to have to just play harder at the end of the day, man. If there's
Yeah.
anybody that's going to force you to step your game up, it's definitely Victor Woodley, Punk the guard.
Yeah, the hardest thing is, like, I know Ryukichi loves to use standing medium kick, but the thing is, it's punishable on block. That's the problem. Everything's being punished. He needs to do something that changes up. I think the jab is the general strategy, but the fact that it's only jabs, I think that's the main problem, because you're not really getting enough damage from there.
No.
Oh, that's crazy.
Still recovering from the stand strong. Unfortunate, he had to do it on his own accord. I get it.
Okay, are we gonna get a random spin knuckle? No, with punish into the side switch. Yes, that is plus right there. You can't press buttons. Nice backdash though against the throw.
Punk is playing like he's pissed, like he's not supposed to be here right now.
Oh, maybe. No, you can't do that. A little bit too
goodness.
far.
I can't reach.
DP? No, that was DP, but level 1 still works anyway. Crouch heavy punch? No, maybe he was scared of the OD Shoryu. Good check against the drive rush.
Spend everything. Yes, get to the level 2, you better. Don't play with your food. Dragon Lash, level 2. What?
He was scared. He was scared.
That should have killed.
It definitely would have killed, but the thing is, I think he was scared.
What you trying to buff us into level 1? I'm sorry.
Unfortunate.
Spend that cash to designate that ass. You know the rules.
Yeah. Level 2 would have killed, but I think maybe he second-guessed that maybe it might not have killed because of all the jabs.
Well, that's true. I mean, it was heavily scaled. So possibly, yeah, he would have ate that, but nonetheless, though, tournament life on the line. You win the losers. Don't leave with that meter.
Good block. Good, but it almost was a trade combo. Maybe crouching medium kick would have hit there from the standing heavy punch trade.
Nice off of the punish counter jab. Good recognition, Ryukichi. Goes for the throw, the technical. I think it's safe to say we might get some shimmies here, but Punk is so good recognizing throw patterns that he counterpokes with the crouch jab. So we'll see what happens here.
Nice. Doesn't go for the follow right there. Punk. There it is. The standing heavy punch in the corner helps so much because at that point, it's so hard to whip that button.
Oh my God. Looking for the perfection parry right there. It's okay. Ryukichi has all the resources in the world to take some throws.
That was what we call an input error.
Did he look down?
Yeah, he looked down.
There it is.
You saw the head go up a little bit.
Yes,
You know
that is what you call an input error, i.e.
Okay, let's see. Punk is still a match point, but Ryukichi looking, better than most games. But the thing is, he already just got whiff punish. Gets with the automatic back throw. Maybe Punk tried to go for shimmy, but the jump out.
Uh-oh. No counter hit. Okay, take the throw wisely. That might be one more for the books. No, we're going for the counter hit, the counter poke with the stand short drive rush. He's bleeding, though, so he's going to have to keep this offense tight.
Yeah, that was a bit scary. I'm surprised Ryukichi, and unfortunately, Punk has just done it with the level 3, eliminating Ryukichi with a 3-0, moving into top 4.
The recognition from Punk to know that you're going to walk back. That low forward success rate is ridiculous.
It's that, but the thing is, Ryukichi kind of like, I felt, like you mentioned, he didn't spend the level 2. In that situation where he was almost close to burnout, I understand why he didn't want to spend the level 3 because he wasn't in CA, it wouldn't scale. But if he did the level 3, he would have been way more healthier in the drive gauge department and also back into the mid screen, right? So then he didn't have to worry about the low forward from that range.
Yeah.
So it's a hard decision because you're sacrificing damage for resources.
Yeah.
Right? Or do you want to use resources compared to damage? So it depends on what you want. And I think there's so many situations where Punk put Ryukichi in a situation where you had to make a decision, and he just made the wrong decision every single time.
Yeah, man.